Success is relative. For some people, it is all about having enough money to live a luxurious life, while for others, it is more about reaching out to the needy and helping them out in any way possible. Irrespective of what success means to different people, it takes determination, hard work, and perseverance to achieve the things one strives for. Although many people are born with a silver spoon in their mouths, there are others who put in all their best to achieve this status. Sebastion Ghioghiu is one such name. He had taken upon the mission of becoming a millionaire. We are going to discuss what he did do to become a millionaire. How much time did it take for him to become a millionaire? What kind of effort he had to put in during his journey? We have got everything covered in this video. Early life. Sebastion belongs to a Romanian family. His father moved to the US back in 1988. He was a firm believer in hard work, a trait that Sebastion also inherited from him. Unfortunately, his father had to face a huge financial setback and went almost broke in the year 2008. His mother was not fluent in speaking English and did not have a good education degree as well. This is why she used to work as a domestic helper in people's houses and as a salesperson at Wendy's. The financial setback affected the relationship between Sebastion's parents, and their marriage ended up in a divorce. Sebastion used to live in a 2-bedroom apartment with his 3 other siblings and his mom. He spent most of his time doing nothing. His mom also did not have enough money to get him extra stuff to enjoy his childhood. Sebastion said in one of his most watched interviews, "I often used to hear, 'No, we don't have money.' This is something only a kid living in extreme poverty has to hear daily." By the time he reached 6th or 7th grade, the family didn't even have enough money to pay off their electricity bills. Sebastion used to use a candle to fry an egg for dinner. All these things inculcated in him the desire to make so much money that he does not have to be sad about not having even the most basic of stuff. Sebastion planned to be a neurosurgeon. When Sebastion discovered that neurosurgeons made between $400,000 to $700,000 a year, he decided to be one when he would grow up. He devised the entire plan and decided to go to a nursing school first so that he could earn enough money to pay for med school eventually. However, there was still a long way to go. The journey from $1,000 to $8 million. The journey was not easy, but since Sebastion was determined not to live poorly, he knew that he had to start earning as soon as possible. He started his first job at Taco Bell and KFC when he was in high school. The first paycheck that he received was for $90, but it made him feel extremely incredible about himself. He then started working at a car wash, which, although it had the same hourly rates as his previous job, got the opportunity to make more money in tips. The thing is, Sebastion did not use to spend his entire paycheck. He used to save most of the amount. He then landed an auto glass sales job where he started making between $300 to $500 weekly, all the time when he was still in high school, and he was saving all his money to buy a G35, which he did. He became so good at saving money that he started to flip cars. While he was doing all these big jobs, he was also doing odd jobs at school. He used to sell muffins, hold bake sales, and even provide caregiving services to those whenever needed. All this hard work paid off, and he was the owner of 9 cars at the age of 19. Sebastion calls this period the checkpoint of his life. Things had started falling into place, and everything started making sense to him before it went all crazy. He had $5,000 to $10,000 in his name. Introduction to a whole new world. Real estate. It was at that time that Sebastion discovered Graham Stephen, a real estate agent who invests his money in selling houses. This is a huge source of passive income for him. Sebastion started watching his videos on YouTube and decided that he could do the same thing he was doing. He wanted to be rich without having to work, and he was indeed finding some amazing ways to go about that. Drop shipping. Sebastion decided to drop out of the college he had just gotten into 2 weeks earlier. He decided to look into how to make money online. This was when he learned about dropshipping, and he started with his dropshipping store. The store gave him $35,000 in revenue. He started more stores on Facebook and Instagram. According to Sebastion, he never stopped learning, and this is why he stays ahead of the trend and makes a lot of money. YouTube. When dropshipping started generating good money for Sebastion, he gave up caregiving and then real estate and came up with his first YouTube video. He had a very linear growth on YouTube and ended up making a viral video that made a lot of money for him. Coaching course. Once he found success in all these things which he started doing, he started his own online coaching course. The course focuses on ad revenue, affiliate deals, and drop shipping. Before his 20th birthday, Sebastion had around $80,000 in savings. He kept on working hard until he saved $150,000 and then decided to focus on his personal life and health. And then the change of times happened. Sebastion had to face setbacks like most businesses when COVID hit the world. He got severely ill and lost a huge amount of fortune because of that. He had a lease up on his wife, which he was unable to pay. His girlfriend of 5 years left him, so much so that he ended up moving back with his mom. He again decided to take charge of his life and started with a Google ad agency. He also got into house flipping and made a whopping $43,077 on his first job alone. He also started focusing more on his health side by side. His ad agency was thriving, and he also made a very successful investment in cryptocurrency. Currently, he is generating a huge chunk of income through NFTs. Sebastion is 23 years old now and is a proud owner of some amazing cars and a beautiful house. Sebastion Ghioghiu Weath is a leading example of hard work, intelligence, and smartness for a lot of young people all over the world. If you or someone you know is going through tough financial times or wants ideas to make more money, then Sebastion has indeed given us some amazing examples of how to go about it. Click like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Adios.